Carlos. Well, you've chosen this wine. What have we got?
Yeah, perfect. So we have Coteau de la Biche. This is a wine from, as I said, Domaine Pichot in the Loire Valley, and the appellation or the region is a Vouvray. Vouvray, and is a sec in style, meaning dry. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So don't expect it to be sweet.
That's right.
Let's pour it once again. This is
Let's do
the
it.
screw top.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
So once
go.
again, we've learnt a little bit about the way to taste white wine. Should we go through what stages? You want to kick it from the start and just look at the color?
Let's go. Absolutely. So straight from the color. I mean, look, when you look at this wine, it has this like pale, bright lemon color. You know, like it does not reach a gold.
It would look like not a lemon rind, but it would look like the color of lemon juice.
Color of lemon juice. That's right. So and bright and pale, brilliant. You know, like it's pretty straightforward. You can tell it's a young wine. It's not. It does not have any gold color as you know. Does not have any gold color with which would you would attribute to older wine, right? Does not have any honey color or, as I said, gold. So it's pretty straightforward, bright yellow lemon kind of thing, you know, with a silvery rim. So if you know turn it against the white, you see that silver edge at the
Yeah.
very edge. You know,
So when Carlos says turn it to the white, we have a white desk in front of us. So
Yeah.
I'm putting that down towards the ground, I guess. And yeah, it's a different color. It's got a silver rim.
yeah,
Cool.
and you see it is crystalline, it's bright, it's pure, it's that pale lemon, as you said, almost like a lemon juice color. That's right. Yeah.
All right. So
That's it.
what's next?
Let's go on the nose. Oh, nice. I think it's a beautiful nose.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was nice. This is nice.
Yeah, I think it I think it's pretty nice, Angus.
Okay.
I think it's quite pretty, aromatic. It is floral.
Yeah.
But let's start with the fruits. So if we were to pick fruits, and I let you pick the categories here.
Okay.
Let's say if you have tree fruit, which is your pear, apple. If you have tropical fruits, pineapple, mango, lychee. If you have your stone fruit, peach, apricots, nectarines, where would you go? And you can pick more than one, obviously.
I would say apple.
Yeah. And which style of apple is this? Ripe, unripe?
Unripe.
Unripe? Yeah. Okay. Green apple.
You got to disagree with me.
Okay. Yeah, I would go. I perhaps would go more for. I perhaps could go for more slight quince. Sorry. Like baked apple.
Baked apple.
I would go for a baked apple and touch of cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like imagine you have ripe apple, almost bruised apple that you give a bite. You leave there for a few minutes. And I mean, you don't give a bite, but let's say that you have a cinnamon stick, and you put this in the oven, and you let the apple.
What is an apple
bake.
pie?
An apple pie,
Yeah.
apple pie. You know, or my mom used to do like just really ripe apples that she would bake with brown sugar and cinnamon sticks in the oven. And I remember this smell of the apple bruising and the cinnamon getting confectionated, and this smell like that a bit.
So you smell quite a sweetness in this wine.
I smell the sweetness. I see the sweetness
With the
in
sugar.
in the legs, and I can now get on the nose with that slight
Wow.
residual sugar, the baked apple, and a touch of cinnamon. It is very delicate. Look, it's a very young wine. This would evolve a lot more into
So it
those
become
aromas.
more apple pie.
100%.
Okay,
But there is already notes of that. Besides that, a touch of marmalade. So again, that sweet sense, which
Marmalade's a good shout. I can get
yeah,
marmalade.
you get marmalade.
Yeah.
So they kind of go along.
It's kind of funny. I do imagine my grandma's marmalade toast.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
a brown
it.
piece of bread.
Can you not smell that?
Yeah. Which has got the rind in it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Totally.
I actually do get that.
A touch of honey, even honey. You can smell honey in this wine. Like,
But I wonder if it's the psychology of you, trying to put these thoughts in my head and therefore I can smell it. There's a lot of studies on this.
everything we discussed so far, it's really totally relates to the Chenin Blanc. So I think it is a very good expression of a Vouvray.
Time to taste. Finally.
Absolutely, let's do it. You see now how you find a little bit of sweetness.
A touch of sweetness, yeah.
It's not totally dry, right?
No. But so what would you describe that as? Like,
You could say of dry. I think.
could- yeah?
From, let's say,
if it's
dry,
medium and sweet?
dry, medium. Sorry, bone dry, off dry, and sweet. This would be like on the off dry.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
gently off dry. There's
Yeah,
a
so
little
it's got
bit
a
of
touch of
sweetness.
sweetness, yeah.
Even though the bottle says sec, there's always a little bit of residual sugar to it.
The first thing I've got now that my mouth's kind of taken that in is I'm
Mhm.
getting a fair bit of acid.
Very good. That's incredible that you
Hey,
picked that one. That's
thank you.
very good.
Yeah, because of my mouth's watering, so
Yeah.
I'm saying like this
Yeah.
is quite high acid.
Excellent. That is an extremely good point.
I get a gold star
because
sticker.
absolutely, you, as I said, like by the end of this podcast, you a master sommelier.
Woo!
I picked this wine especially because of that, because we tasted the Riesling on one other episode,
Yeah,
and
first.
I wanted to bring another great wine with high acidity. I mean, in white wines, you will be looking into acidity as the backbone of the wine, and in red wines, you tend to look for tannins as the backbone, as the spine of the wine. So for white wines, I mean, acidity is probably the most important. Imagine this wine that has a little bit of sweetness. You can feel it. That's almost like fresh pineapple, actually, a little tropical even on the palate, almost tart. But then at the same time, it has the saliva, keeps building up on your palate. So that is high acidity. So you are very right. That's it. That's
Whoa,
great.
You're a great teacher.
I'm glad you picked that.
So I guess we talk about alcohol, which,
alcohol.
going back to all the lessons we've told, it's the back of the throat for me. It's what I look for when I take a
Excellent. So how do you feel about this one? Once you have a sip,
it's light alcohol.
Yeah.
It's no burning. I just let it kind of fall down my back of my throat. And having those big Shirazes that I love from the Barossa, there's none of this. So I'd say it's like 12% again.
Yeah, very good. Well, you're not far off. 13%.
All right.
What about
body?
Body. How you feel the body of the wine? So that is the
light?
weight on the palate.
Light.
Light. I would say light. Yeah. At max, medium body. But I think light. Yeah, light, fine. Yeah.
And then usually we just talk about confirming that fruit from the nose. Do we get that baked apple? I think you're right. That tropical. I do get some sort of tropical fruit. I think maybe it is a pineapple.
Yeah.
Because I think about those little kernel things, the spikes that are on the pineapple, and accidentally chewing into one of those. I kind of get that pineapple sensation when I think about this.
It is true. It is true. You get that on the palate. On the palate is more. I feel it much more tropical and fresher on the palate now. Again, that pineapple, that fresh sliced pineapple, as you say. Yeah, those little brown things.
Yeah.
Much more evident on the palate, and again, the high acidity, the freshness, all kind of inclines to that tartness of the pineapple with a little bit of sweetness. I again feel the honey. Like imagine a sliced piece of honey. Sorry, pineapple with a little bit of honey,
Nice.
a little bit of a cinnamon stick, and an apple, like a ripe, yellow apple, all in the oven for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes.
Really?
And
You really want to bake this wine?
This could be a dessert, and then you juice that out and, you almost have this wine. I feel like if I were to picture those aromas in my mind and drink this wine, I could totally see, all together. Yeah.
So you bought this wine in the $30 bracket, and do you think it's the best bottle of $30 wine?
I think it's a wonderful for the Chenin Blanc. This is the peak. Yeah, I think so.